Hi everyone and welcome. This is the Hi everyone and welcome. This is the first Minecraft recording that I'm doing. I'm gonna go ahead and say hello here in chat to a couple of people. Because that's what we do here. As you can see, I am on the Autcraft server, and this is a wonderful place. If you're not familiar with it, I'll put a link to the website in the notes below. Creator 34 is asking me what I'm doing, so I'm going to go ahead and let them know. I'm going to accept Snowlight's request. He's asked to teleport to me, so I'm going to let him on in. This right here is my order. This is an area that and as you can see, there's a lot of different things here, and it's a bit massive. And I'm going to explain a little bit about why in this video. And this is actually not how it started, but you can't even see the original setup anymore because it's there. But on Autcraft, we have this little thing that we have that I started something that's called the Player Welcome Center. And what that is that when a player joins the server, they get given a kit with some things that'll help them make a decent start. Some tools, some armor, some building materials, basically a lot of things to you wouldn't want to ruin my social media perfection. You're funny. They get a lot of the things that they need to help them make a decent start and have a level playing field, because one of the big things that Autcraft is all about is helping everybody to feel welcome and having a safe place to be themselves, so that they don't have to worry about the bullying and things that they get on other servers, because it's Autcraft exists primarily as a server for people with autism and their families. So I was so impressed with the server when I first joined that I wanted to be able to give back in some way, and I noticed that at first I was giving out these kits, and I was having such a hard time being able to meet up with people to give them to them. So I decided I need to set up some kind of a little building to help make that happen. So while at first it had started kind of in my basement in my house where I was putting things together, it kind of snowballed and progressed from there, and it wasn't enough. So then we put together the very first welcome center. So let's go ahead and go over there. And this is the building that came from that. And as you can see, there's a sign here, and there used to be a chest here for donations with a filter hopper that would filter it down. There used to be a sign here that said donated by work by Minor Labs, but that's, and there was an interview with the Welcome Center in the Autcraft News, and I will go ahead and pop that out. Let me move my fishing pole so I have an open inventory slot, so you can see what that said. And let's see, I don't remember which. It was on the first page. So let's go ahead over here. And it says, welcome to Autcraft. Do you remember your first days on Autcraft? They were probably some of the scariest but best days of your life. But recently, the way people are joining and beginning their AC journey has changed with the AC Welcome Center. It all started about a month ago when the player, Destiny Isn't Free, hey, that's me, met all the new players at spawn, but when they wouldn't follow her to get some items, she had an idea. She built the AC Welcome Center to teleport players to once they had finished their tour of spawn. Once there, they would receive a personalized shulker box with many items inside, including armor, diamonds, and food. They are also giving out flight and information kits to new players. The flight kits actually were a huge hit, and I think we've run out of them now, but I'm working on that. And the information kits are actually being done by another player, and I'll get to that part too. When interviewed, the founder said she was happy to help the community and use her own resources to help others. She hopes to help others to fit in and begin their AC journey. It was a team effort, and that's why she'd like to thank everyone who helped and donated. And that little story had been written and edited by a player on the server named Magic Lentil Soup. It was really an awesome little thing, and it was great. See, when we have this little pond here in the middle with sugar cane, because when we started out, I had a chest up here with maps of the area directly surrounding the Welcome Center, so that if anybody wanted to build in that area, they could. And down here was the work area. And we had back behind here, we had an auto sorter. And we had a bunch of chests over here, and we would build the shulkers, and we'd have an enchanting table and everything set up. And then back here, my mouse got stuck. Give me a second, guys. Over here was the area that another player had set up where he was putting together those information kits. And here's some of our stuff over here too. Our kind of his stuff here, and kind of how he was doing it with what he was doing. And he kind of took the way we had it, because we had signs put up with what was there and what we needed and everything. So that was this, but we really quickly outgrew that building, and then had to find another way to do it really quickly, because the amount of players that were joining Autcraft, it got pretty big pretty quick, and we had to come up with another way of making things work. So then another player who is on the Welcome Center team donated. Okay, let me go. This is let me show you the other part first. Nope. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to contend with the pistons. This is the work area of the new Welcome Center, and this is where we put together the kits for new players when they're joining now. And we have all these little things here. Give me just 1 second. I gotta move something here. Throw that back up. It's not really sharper. There's my name for beautiful, so that I can show you this one. This is just the little note that we put in the kits now, so that players get to kind of have a little bit of a welcome. And it says, welcome to Autcraft, one of the most magical and amazing servers in the Minecraft universe. While there are many places you could have gone to play, this one is special, and we really hope that you have a wonderful and amazing time here. If there is ever anything you need, do not hesitate to ask. Again, welcome. We are really glad to have you here. And it's signed by every member of the team. Well, it's got most of us. The final one gets signed. What we do is whoever's name is missing, whoever creates the book, deletes theirs from the list, types in the other person's name, and then they sign and finish the book so that it can get given out and everybody's name is there. That way, all all of us get to make sure that everybody's welcomed in. And this is our board that shows what gets included in the kits, so that no matter who's working on it, they know what they need and that it stays consistent. And down below are signs that show the numbers of each item. We do customize it to the player's favorite color, so even though it shows a white bed and a white wool block here, it's done to match the color of the shulker boxes. And there are a few colors missing up there right now, but if you look over here, you can see that we do every color of the rainbow, and when a new player joins, we ask what their favorite color is, and we give them the color that they prefer. Let's see what else there. Let's see, what's this one here? This is one of the flight kits that we were giving out. Oh no, these are some of the things that they've donated. So they've donated a bunch of Elite and a couple of heads. So these Elite will go into setting up some more flight kits. And if somebody's on that doesn't, know how to set a kit up, or isn't comfortable doing it, or can't get a hold of a player, they'll put up a sign saying this player needs a kit. Can you go ahead and get this done? So that the next person that's able to catch them can go ahead and do it. This was another donation from a player. And over here, as you can see, these are completed kits that are already ready to go out. And over here is a lot of our supplies, and they're all labeled. We do have a lot of miscellaneous boxes. We're still in the process of organizing. We have just fairly recently moved into this building. This is our enchanting area, which is set up to where it's fully maxed out. We have our auto sorter over here, but it's still not completely set up. We're still working on that. We still have a few slots that we can set, but some of the main essentials are ready to go. We also have a staff-only area, we have back here where we have our to-do list for the staff. Some things over here about who we've given boxes to, and because I keep a list of who get, just a running list to see, how many people we've helped over the time and stuff like that. Which colors are not. I want to kind of keep track of which colors aren't going out, so that, maybe if certain colors aren't going out, we might not offer them anymore. Here we have a list of all our team members, and each one of us has a little biography. There are two of us that still have to write it, me included. One of the things that I think is really cool about the Welcome Center is that it has grown so much. It started out as just me, and something I wanted to do just as a little thing to give back. And it took off, and it was something that everybody wanted to help with. And that to me is amazing, because it's not just me. It's not just something that I started doing and people were like, oh yeah, okay, whatever, let's just kind of, keep making a bunch of boxes and, whatever, she's doing this and that's cool, but, yeah. So, the fact that a bunch of people wanted to help, to me, was absolutely amazing, because that means that the community spirit is spreading. And that's what it's all about. It's about spreading that community spirit and putting it out there to others, that we may be a community of people with autism, but we do care about everyone around us. And we can put this out to the rest of the community that we do want to help and we do want to be there for each other. And just because we can't always express ourselves the same way as everyone else, that doesn't mean that we are any less capable of doing a lot of the things that everyone else can. This is where the donations go. We have a little setup for that, and that ultimately there'll be, some other things that'll happen with this. But this is the upstairs area, and this has been one of the most fulfilling and rewarding projects I've ever done on anything. Really, because this community has given so much to me and to my family that it has been an amazing process that we have been able to be a part of. We have seen so many players that have evolved just because and gotten and grown in so many ways just because of being a part of this project. And there are so many things that I think I've been able to understand better because of being a part of this community in general, that it has made such a difference in my life and given me a whole new perspective on things. I'm going to go ahead and hop over to Spawn and see what else is going on over there too while we're chatting here. The amazing thing about Autcraft is that it is opportunities. You saw the list of it. You saw how many people there are on the team, and while we're limited to only that many people that are directly on the team because of how many people can be on a protection for a property, there are so many more people that have been a part of it. So many players have come up to me and wanted to help in some way or another, and while I can't add any more members to the team, those players have been able to donate items and things to help, or been a part of helping to build the original building, or and some of those players have been players that have not ever really, been involved in big major things, or have not really been players that you've seen sharing with others. And it's been absolutely incredible to me, and I'm so glad to have been able to do this. And it's something that I plan and hope to continue for a really long time. You see up there the hashtag Take Back Our Identity, and that's been a big project, to a big campaign of the founder of Autcraft. That's been the social media campaign for this month for Autism Awareness and Acceptance Month. And then I know any of you who follow me on social media, I have also been going with hashtag Flip the Stigma. All of this goes into that. If you've ever been a part of any kind of autism awareness, or any kind of, if your life is touched in any way by autism, you know how important it is that we move toward acceptance, because this is absolutely the time for us to move beyond awareness and move into acceptance, because we are no different. And these kids on the autism spectrum, they are no different than anybody else. They may take a different road to get there, but they're beautiful, beautiful people who have amazing hearts and beautiful souls that can do anything. And it's absolutely been an incredible journey. And this is, as you can see, this is the spawn area of Autcraft, and there's so many things I could show you, but this would be an incredibly long video, and I was focusing today on the Welcome Center. So I want to thank you all for tuning in and checking us out, and I hope you have a wonderful day.